welcome to Shoreline Music Monthly. My name is Mark Koschwitz. Tonight we have episode 54, where we bring you the most talented singer-songwriters in the area. And 54, it's still surprising, and there's still more and more people to bring you. I'm going to get to this month's guest in just a second, but I just want to let you know about a very important fundraiser coming up. If you're familiar with the Food for All Garden in Clinton, entire volunteer operation, but they grow local organic produce for the food pantries and soup kitchens in the area. And even though it's all volunteers, supplies cost money. So September 23rd, from 3 to 5, we're going to be providing you music in the garden. The names are going to be very familiar for those of you that have watched Shoreline Music Monthly from the beginning. We have some of our earliest guests with Frank Nurkowski and Carl Suter. We've got some very talented newcomers you'll be glad to meet with Sue Mead and the Sweet Polly Duo. You saw them as actually playing together, Brian May, and had our current director actually playing steel guitar with him in that episode. She'll be performing as well, Ms. Wendy Ingram. So mark it on your calendars. The event's free, but we hope you bring a bunch of money in your pocket and put it in the bin, and there's going to be 2 hours of local organic music to raise money for our local organic garden. I hope to see you then. This month, we have some more local talent. I'm very happy to introduce to you all Nathaniel Hintz.
Hey everybody, how's it going?
Welcome to the show.
Yeah, absolutely.
Hottest day in a while, and you're coming from the Northlands there. Very cool. Glad you made it.
Absolutely.
I know traffic can be a bear, and especially around the shoreline in the summer. So to I guess introduce you to everyone. Let's just talk about the beginning. What brought your desire to play music, or do you remember what clicked it, or?
My uncle was very into the whole music thing. He loved Elvis, Johnny Cash, and he was the one who inspired me to start taking music seriously. But my parents also love music, even though they don't really play or sing. They've also inspired me in all the genres that they've infused in my career. It's been really top-notch.
So did you start playing any instruments as a child? Or?
Yeah, I started playing guitar when I was about 10 years old, and I took lessons throughout my whole life. Recently I've stopped and just started studying music on my own. I just graduated in Naugatuck Valley in Waterbury with associates in music performing.
Oh, very cool.
Thank you.
You actually went to school for it.
Yeah. That's fun.
That's pretty sweet. So would you say that those early influences through your uncle and parents, or they're still, is that what you draw on?
Yeah, absolutely. A lot of it is their love for music, and partially my drive for music too is to support them and support myself and bring great music into the world. So but like the Johnny Cash kind of vibe, is that still, that outlaw country kind of thing? Because you kind of got like a rockabilly kind of twang going, and yeah, like I said before, all the influences of my parents and my uncle, all the genres just infused. So I got a lot of the country stuff from my mom, and all the like rock and roll from my uncle and my dad, and all my other family members definitely influenced me.
She was reading my 5-subject notebook where I write all my songs. She read the love songs, wrote about her, one she thought didn't belong. Well, yes, my baby left and she found her old cheating songs. Yeah, but I was always true, I never did her wrong. But cheating cramps my style, my love strong. Yes, my baby left and she found her old cheating songs. Told me she had the notion I was running around. Probably took the same time that cheat on me than it was to write this song down. When I said, baby, that should be the final clue. Guitar up, pen down, closest thing to ever cheating I did on you. Baby left and she found her old cheating song. Yes, but I was always true, I never did her wrong. Well, cheating cramps my style, my love is strong. Yes, my baby left, she found her old cheating songs. Guitar now, take it. Well, now, baby, I gotta make a country music quota. Well, it's all about the songs and who you know. Well, imagination and inspiration sometimes flow. But believe me, cheating on you is something I forego. Baby left and she found her old cheating songs. Yes, but I was always true, I never did her wrong. Cheating cramps my style, my love is strong. Yes, my baby left, she found her old cheating songs. Yes, my baby left when she found all my cheating songs. Yes, my baby left me when she found out our old cheating songs. Yes, my baby left me when she found all my cheating songs.
So you're currently putting together an album.
Mm-hmm. I'm working on my second album. It's titled Watertown. It's like a duality of being homesick and sick of home. So I think it's going to relate to a lot of people. Even though it's entitled Watertown, there's a few things about where I'm from. I think it's still going to be a broad range that'll reach out to a lot of people.
So you're from Watertown?
Yes.
Okay, born and raised?
Born and raised, yeah. Still living there.
Yeah, and I guess the sense of home, I mean, substitute the name of wherever you actually were home. I mean, it's more the deal, I guess. Mm-hmm. But it's actually, do you have any kind of timeline on that? Is that
it actually goes from the beginning of Watertown's historical start, breaking away from Waterbury because they didn't want to travel that far to go to their local church and worship in their own area.
Oh, so is it like got some history?
Yeah, there's definitely a lot of history about
nice.
that, and then there's a train song, which I feel like every country musician needs a train song. So it's about a train that used to run from Watertown to Waterbury about 10, 12 times a day.
Nice.
So yeah, there's definitely a history aspect. And
because it's funny, I moved to Clinton not too long ago,
mm-hmm.
but Clinton and Killingworth were actually all one town at one point.
Oh, wow.
And the farmers, I guess, of Killingworth or whatever, same thing. They didn't want to go all the way down into town for the church, so they wanted to build their own. And back then, I guess, the church was the center of the town kind of deal. And so,
absolutely.
So
that's neat.
So see, there's already a parallel thing with us down here on the shoreline in Clinton and Killingworth.
That's great.
And so this will be your second album, you said?
Yes. I released my first one in 2016.
Oh, you got one handy?
Yeah,
Nice.
It's the self-titled debut album, which
Very
was
cool.
recorded out of On Deck Sound Studio in Litchfield, Connecticut.
Oh, Litchfield's nice too.
Yeah. The studio's great, and Tracy Walton is the producer and plays bass and a lot of the instruments on both of the albums now.
Oh, so though you're solo performing, it's a fleshed out kind of a
Yeah,
or some of them?
Yeah, I've been a solo performer for about 4 years now, but recently I've just started to get a band together and starting to perform out with a full-piece band, which is actually very fun to do, and hopefully we can continue to do that.
Nice. I know probably putting you on the spot because you don't have the Cali with you, but is there anything coming up our folks should know about, or do they check in with a Facebook page? Maybe easiest to keep track, or?
Yeah, absolutely. I have a Facebook page.
Okay, cool. And what we do here too, which I hope you're aware of, or will be soon, if not, is we put out a weekend guide too. So feel free to forward any kind of shows you got coming up, because absolutely. I like to share with all the folks, and is for, I mean, Watertown is a little up north, but yeah. I mean, what amazed me when I moved to this little area here is just the breadth of the talent that's just around here, and it's true across this little tiny state. It's something amazing to me. Which is the only reason the show exists, and as I mentioned in the intro, this is episode 54, but there's still so many more people. There's
a lot of good musicians out in Connecticut, and we appreciate you posting all the gigs and having us on. So that really helps,
Now, so the band thing is kind of new for you. So when you started, it was. When did you start writing? Was it right off the bat, or?
Writing? Yeah, I've always had a knack for just writing little songs when I was a little kid.
Even young?
Yeah. They weren't as good or crafted as they are now, but yeah.
Well, it is a craft, and that's the kind of thing, I guess, that it does, mature.
Yeah, you got to hone in on it as you grow older.
And I'm sure your tastes evolve, and the direction you're aiming, and as life experiences get wider, what you'd have to draw on grows, and it's probably never ending.
To break off, she fought to be free. It was too far to pray in Waterbury. Came here to worship on free ground. It's what gave birth to my hometown. These are my people, this is where I come from. Through and thick we stick together, rain and sun. She's a town full of broken backs, and a town full of broken hearts. But when they break, we mend them together. Yeah, we've got battle scars. 'Cause blood is thicker than water. When Steelbrook flooded, it's down to 55. Dirty, dying water nearly swallowed us alive. The first soul we started growing, we stayed right there. There were future memories to share. These are my people, this is where I come from. Through and thick we stick together, rain and sun. She's a town full of broken backs, a town full of broken hearts. When they break, we mend them together. Yeah, we've we've got battle scars. His blood is thicker than water. Some of the first, most of the last, got their names carved on this plaque. It sits on top of Veterans Hill, where their ghosts remain still. These are my people, this is where I come from. Through and thick we stick together in the rain and in the sun. These are my people, oh, this is where I come from. Through and thick we stick together in the rain and in the sun. She's a town for broken backs and a town for broken hearts. When they break, we mend them together. We've got battle scars. His blood is thicker than water. Blood is thicker than water. Oh, blood is thicker than water.
Hello, I am back with Nathaniel Hintz, and we are going to give a shot at From the Hip, the sometimes entertaining segment where I ask just random, more out-of-the-box questions that don't require a whole lot of thought or anything. It's just, it's just, you know, I don't know, outside of the normal interviewer, interviewee kind of thing.
I like it. That's cool.
Because it's summer. And so what is your stance on roller coasters? Is that a thing that should be ridden or a thing that should be avoided?
From my personal perspective, I love roller coasters, but standing in the line, definitely have that double take. I'm like,
watching people fly by.
Yeah. But once I'm on it and going, I love it. Yeah.
And I love when you show up to get in line and there's like people stuck because
yeah, that's another thing. I'm
like, hey, maybe not.
That could be me.
Okay, so how many instruments do you play?
I play guitar, harmonica, piano, and kazoo.
Now
I got
kazoo,
the
baby.
Shoreline.
He's a natural.
Kazoo.
I like this. Now, what instrument out of anything out there that you don't play, if you just could be proficient at the blink of an eye, what is it that you would just like to be able to play?
It's got to go to a pedal steel guitar. Even though I'm a guitarist, like my favorite
it's a different animal.
It's a pedal steel guitar.
Yeah, there's
sound.
That sound is that's the only thing that sounds like that.
Yeah. Oh my God, I love it.
Okay, I need this is a food-related question that I ask every time I wrangle someone into doing this because I don't know, I don't see it, but what as a dessert or a food in general, what is your stance on cannolis? Or cannoli. I have been told there's no S when it's plural.
I like a good cannoli.
Okay.
Also cannoli cake, too.
Yeah, most people do. I don't know. I don't.
Yeah.
Maybe I've never had a good enough one.
No?
I don't know. But it's that kind of thing where everybody loves it except me.
Mike's Pastries, I believe, in Boston has a really good
Yeah?
place. Yeah.
All right.
Big fat.
I'm a Boston fan. Maybe I'll get out that way.
Oh,
All right.
sweet.
As a singer and songwriter, I'm sure you have not just influences, but you probably have a favorite singer-songwriter, or maybe it changes day to day. But if I was to ask you that question right now, who would you say?
Right now, it's probably gonna have to go to Bob Dylan.
Okay.
Yeah, I just got the big Columbia box set of all his studio albums from Columbia, and I've been dissecting them.
All right. Don't pay attention to his harmonica playing. I'm going to get yelled at again. This one I have down here to ask, but I believe I already know the answer. How many different towns have you lived in?
Have I lived in? One. Watertown.
That is it, Watertown. Name of the 4th upcoming album by Nathaniel Hintz,
Absolutely.
Watertown. So, thank you for playing our silly game.
Absolutely. Thank you for having me on.
You bet.
Appreciate it.
Well, the boys and I went out on a Thursday night in the summertime. We just got a check, so we're feeling fine. Figure we go down to this German restaurant, have a nice seafood dinner and all the beer that we want. We all got to work and we jumped in my car. Took them all there and it was pretty far. When we got there, the waitress didn't check our IDs. We smiled as we said to her, "Das Boot, please." Only had 2 drinks. Officer, please let me go. I'll come back in the morning and get this car towed. Only had 2 boots, which made 6 beers in total. If I knew the total was gonna be my car, well, I would have had a soda. Well, we were all laughing and eating, drinking that half-brow. Everyone was having a good time, no one raised an eyebrow. We were all raring to go, then we got our second thoughts when DJ offered to buy the first round of apple strudel shots. Only had 2 drinks. Officer, please let me go. I'll come back in the morning and get this car towed. Only had a 1, 2, 3 shots. Yeah, I know how this sounded. You better believe I was sauced. You better believe I was grounded. Well, we paid a $500 check, then Sean said it to another bar. Well, it took a wrong turn at the fork in the road, 'cause I hit a parked car. Tried to start a 98 Malibu up, she said, "Nah, man, I'm through." Just then I heard the siren scream, and I saw that red and blue. Only had 2 drinks. Officer, please let me go. I'll come back in the morning and get this car towed. Only had 2 boots, 1, 2, 3 shots. Officer, no, I'm not bombed. You're not who I'm afraid of. Serve and protect me from my mom. Well, I'm sitting here, this Middlebury jail. $500 dinner turned into a $500 bill. Learn a lesson from me, don't lose your license for a year. Don't go driving drunk, stay away from that highbrow beer.
Thank you once again for watching Shoreline Music Monthly. I hope to see at least some of you at the Food for All Garden in Clinton on September 23rd. Circle it somewhere on something. And remember, the musicians are out there, the scene is out there, and just get out and catch a show. You are the local in the local music scene. And we will see you next month. Thanks for watching.